Welcome to the Florida 2-Hour Online State Law Pre-Licensing Elective, delivered in the online instructor-led format. Notice on the top left corner, click the resources link above. It contains a PDF of this document which will prove useful for quizzes and/or review. The PDF is searchable by touching on your keyboard the Control button and the F key simultaneously and entering the keyword such as fine or license to find that word used in the document. Course Topic Preview. 1. Florida Office of Financial Regulation and Definitions Reviewed. 2. License Law and Regulation. 3. Compliance. 4. Disciplinary Action. And finally, 5. Unique Florida State Law Topic. Learning Object. Understand the structure of the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. Apply definitions and terms used by Florida statutes and regulation. Explain the licensing requirements of companies as well as individuals. Understand compliance requirements and consequences for non-compliance and disciplinary actions. Understand the unique portions of Florida law and regulation. Florida Office of Financial Regulation. The Florida Office of Financial Regulation, as the name implies, has regulatory authority to make rules for clarification and enforcement of Florida law relating to a host of financial-related products, persons, and laws. Within the department, the Division of Consumer Finance specifically has authority to license, deny licenses, take civil action, order restitution, and other powers over various industries, including mortgage loan originators, mortgage brokers and branches, and mortgage lenders and branches. The Bureau of Registration processes licenses for approval, restrictions, or denials according to the law and associated regulations. The Bureau of Enforcement conducts compliance examination. Leadership. The OFR reports to the Financial Services Commission, which is comprised of Florida's cabinet. The office is headed by a commissioner appointed by the commission. The commission has final rule approval, but all regulatory decisions are vested with the OFR. Florida FOR. Key function provides regulatory oversight for Florida's financial services providers. The mission: to protect the citizens of Florida, promote a safe and sound financial marketplace, and contribute to the growth of Florida's economy with smart, efficient, and effective regulation of the financial services industry. Florida Office of Financial Regulation powers. Has the power to issue regulation. 2. To issue, restrict, or deny licenses. 3. Investigate, examine, and subpoena. 4. Issue rulings, impose penalties, require restitution. 5. Get court cease and desist orders, injunctive relief, attorney's fees, and seize records. 6. Suspend, revoke licenses, and notify the NMLS. Lacks the power to arrest, indict, impose criminal penalties, can only refer to a person who has authority to levy a criminal charge, such as a local prosecuting attorney or state attorney general. Office of Financial Regulation, OFR. Powers and duties. 1. Responsible for administration and enforcement of Florida Statutes, Chapter 494. 2. The Commission may adopt rules for use of electronic form. The MU1 for the company form, MU2 the owner's form, MU3 the branch form, and MU4 the MLO form, and rules for use with the NMLS. Rules passed accomplish A. Requiring use of the forms and payment of NMLS fees by licensee. B. Pass rules necessary to participate in registry, such as changing, licensing, amending, surrendering previous persons with felony crimes of dishonesty were licensed. C. Implementation information for challenge process for the NMLS information. D. Implementation information for reporting to NMLS. Implement a barring period. 1. Permanently bars for felonies involving fraud, dishonesty, breach of trust, or money laundering. 2. A 15-year disqualifying period for felonies involving moral turpitude. 3. A 7-year disqualifying period for all other felonies. And 4. A 5-year disqualifying period for misdemeanors involving fraud, dishonesty, or any other act of moral turpitude. Powers of the Office of Financial Regulation. Florida Administrative Code. Rules provide for extension or reduction of the waiting or bar period, but can be reduced to no less than the federally imposed 7-year minimum for any felony or indefinite period requirements for felony crimes of dishonesty. All fees, charges, and fines remain in the regulatory trust fund of the Office of Financial Regulation. Mortgage loan originator defined. Loan originator means an individual who directly or indirectly solicits or offers to solicit a mortgage loan, accepts or offers to accept an application for a mortgage loan, negotiates or offers to negotiate the terms or conditions of a new or existing mortgage loan on behalf of a borrower or lender, processes a mortgage loan application, or negotiates or offers to negotiate the sale of an existing mortgage loan to a non-institutional investor for compensation or gain. The term includes the activities of loan originator as that term is defined in the SAFE Mortgage Licensing Act of 2008, and an individual acting as a loan originator pursuant to that definition is acting as a loan originator for the purposes of this definition. The term does not include an employee of a mortgage broker or mortgage lender who performs only administrative or clerical tasks, including quoting available interest rates, physically handling a completed application form, or transmitting a completed application form to a lender on behalf of a prospective borrower. Definition. Material change means a change that would be important to a reasonable borrower in making a borrowing decision, and includes a change in the interest rate previously offered a borrower, a change in the type of the loan offered to a borrower, or a change in fees to be charged to a borrower resulting in a change of total fees greater than $100. Control person. Executives, officers, directors, those persons who can influence business operations. Also persons who own, even indirectly, 10% or more. Credit score alone is not a credit report. Credit application equals alien. Gathering these 6 items: address, loan amount, income, estimate of value, name, and social security number. Aliens.